Hello everyone, VJose52 back here with another review. This is the Card Kingdom playing cards. Never heard of it before? That's okay. Up until 3 weeks ago, I hadn't heard of it either. um, let's have a look at it. The top has some kind of a logo on there. Not sure if it's supposed to say Card Kingdom or what, but it's some kind of a logo. And there is some details around here which are pretty interesting. It says Card Kingdom on this ribbon. You got a spade pip with a skull, and there's horns coming out of the skull. Actually, it's a upper body of a skeleton with antlers coming out of its head, and he's got two basically machetes in his hand. You get a heart and a club pip, and obviously a spade, no diamonds. At the very bottom it says Fisukam Laas de Pique. I'm not sure what Fisukam means, but Laas de Pique is ace of spades, I believe, in French. And then it says playing cards and standard. So it's pretty interesting so far. As promised, this one will be a little bit more interesting than the last one. The one side says Ericus Infinis, made in USA, and you got a helmet from some armor. And the other side, cardkingdom.com and cafemox.com. And that's where you can get these cards, is cardkingdom.com. Cafe Mox, I haven't even seen it. Standard size, custom faces on top. Bottom, there is some USB-C info, and it says, play on. And in the back, there's all sorts of information. And you see in the background, there is some kind of a winged creature. And it basically says about the artist, and it talks about the artist from Seattle, Joe Vollen, who has a distinct and eerie style. His works describe tales of heartache and adventure. The bulk of his paintings take place in the city of Rusted Gallows, a post-apocalyptic rundown factory town populated by secret skeleton societies and strange but friendly creatures. Ah, okay. The characters in his works demonstrate that there can be contentment and hope in an otherwise dilapidated world. Joe has shown up and down the west coast in galleries such as Rock LaRue, Flat Color, Upper Playground, Corporal Nason, and as far around the world as Tokyo. And then it has the website joevalon.com. It's just a standard black seal, nothing on the flaps. How interesting. And then you get more information inside. You get one card that talks about games and how fun they can be. And there's information on Card Kingdom. And there it is. I guess that's what you see on the top of the box on the front. Is that little castle thing? Yes, it is, but it's multicolored. I guess that's their castle. It's their logo. And then you get one ad card for Cafe Mox, a game parlor. Yay. That would actually make a pretty cool back design if it wasn't a one-way back design. This one, obviously, well, it's not bad. Reminds me of the deck put out by, the shifters put out by Tannins, with the color and everything. Not bad. If we get to the Jokers, you get this one. It says Joker in the two corners in black. It's got wings. It's got some kind of a hat with a beak, and it's a skeleton. And it's wearing some funny clothes. Pretty interesting. The back design, not bad. You do get the castle from the logo. You get that helmet. You get some unicorns, and it says Card Kingdom on there. It is mirror imaged. There's just a bunch of stuff in there. Like I said, there's unicorns. There's that helmet from that armor, and their logo, and it says Card Kingdom on the ribbon. And it's got gold colors. Basically, its borders are a little bit thick, but it's not bad. But the faces are what make this deck, I think. The other Joker says Joker in red, and it's a different character wearing similar clothes but different colors. It's a skeleton again, and on top of his head is some kind of a skull with two antlers on it, horns, whatever. Some kind of a beastly animal. The Ace of Spades is just like we saw in the box. That skeleton with antlers coming out of its head, holding two wet Necessities or whatever. There is a trademark 2012 Card Kingdom, Fisucom, Laas the Peak, and custom indexes and everything. It's pretty cool. I will say that, like I said, this is not a new deck. It obviously came out, I'm guessing, in 2012, but I just discovered it recently. Interestingly enough. This is the Ace of Hearts, just to show you how the other aces look like. Pretty cool. Custom indexes on all the pips, cards. Let's look at some of these quote cards. They're very interesting. Custom indexes, as you can see. The artwork is very nicely done, as you can see. It's colorful, vibrant, yet deadly looking. Nice colors. There's blues and the clubs. As you can see. Spades got like different colors, blacks and golds, I guess. Diamonds has light blues and golds. And hearts had, I guess, reds, basically. That's pretty cool. Number cards, they do got custom pips. You'll see that there is a discoloration within the pips. I don't know if you can tell that or not. It's hard to see, but it's not a solid black color. It's got a slight discoloration to it. And you can see that somewhat on the hearts as well. And they do have a black border on the hearts, which really gives it a nice look. I like when they do pips like this for the hearts and diamonds because it really makes them pop and stand out. We'll just look at clubs and diamonds. And again, the same pip, really nice. And now I have a need to show you the Ace of Clubs. Unfortunately, the pip is not that much bigger, so you can't really see the details. These do have a thinner stock. It's an older USB-C deck. It is a older bicycle stock in their custom finish. That being said, they handle pretty good. I got no complaints so far with the handling. And they look pretty interesting. The border's a little bit thick. And there's maybe a little too much going on in the back design. Just a mismatch of stuff, but whatever, it's pretty interesting. The website itself, cardkingdom.com, if you go there, you'll find a lot of stuff on, I believe it's Magic the Gathering or something like that. But they also have these cards, and this is where you can buy them. They're like 12 bucks each or something like that, plus shipping. A little bit pricier, but you do get a deck of cards that you won't find anywhere else, except maybe eBay. And